help. The human's about to escape.
Get your paws off me, you dirty ape!
He can talk.
He can talk, 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 he can talk!
I can sing!
Ooh, help me, Dr. Zaius.
Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Oh, Dr. Zaius.
Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius.
What's wrong with me?
I think you're crazy.
Want a second opinion?
You're also lazy.
Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Oh, Dr. Zaius.
Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius.
Can I play the piano anymore?
Of course you can.
Well, I couldn't before.
This play has everything.
Oh, I love legitimate theater.
I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. No, you'll never make a monkey out of me. Oh my God, I was wrong. It was Earth all along. You finally made a monkey.
Yes, we finally made a monkey.
Yes, you finally made a monkey out of me. I love you, Dr. Zaius.
What's going on, guys? Bart here with Tully Television, and today I want to thank all of you, future viewers, new viewers, returning viewers. Thank you for returning. The march to 500 subscribers is still going on. I want to see those likes. I want to see comments, shares, all that beautiful YouTube stuff, because only together can we go straight to the moon, baby. But I want to get into a series of films that have always been near and dear to my heart, and the current movies that have come out in conjunction with this franchise has also been really good, and I'd like to break these movies down for you and show throughout the series of reviews and breakdowns, if you will, how the original set of movies that came out in the late 60s and 70s, into the 70s, I think even the last one came out in 81 maybe, and it also spawned an animated series for like your Saturday morning lineup back in the day too. I'll probably review that at some point because it's in again with this initial set of movies. The original the first Planet of the Apes movies was literally just called Planet of the Apes. The release date was March 27th, 1968. I'm sorry if my stuffy nose is coming through. I apologize for that. It's frustrating. I thought an interesting fact about this movie that one of the writers was Rod Serling, and he's the fella that was kind of in charge of the Twilight Zone back in the 60s. Classic show right there. Many iconic episodes we can maybe go over down the road. But of course, this movie stars Charlton Heston as Taylor, Roddy McDowell as Cornelius, and not Cornelius Phineas Longbottom Esquire the Third. Now you heard. Kim Hunter as Zira, Maurice Evans as Dr. Zaius, Linda Harrison as Nova, Jeff Burton as Dodge. And then, oh yeah, one of the astronauts. I was wondering, wait, who's Dodge? One of the astronauts. And then Robert Gunner as Landon. Landon and Dodge were fellow astronauts for Taylor. And how the movie starts out is that Taylor, Dodge, and the other fella here, Landon, were sent to explore space. And they landed on this planet. And we begin to know them a little bit. Heston is very much not for humanity. He thinks humanity is sunk. And if he can help colonize a new planet and be one of the few people there, all the better for him, right? And of course, Landon and Dodge are, saying humanity's not that bad. Yeah, maybe we're crazy and this and that, but there's good people too. And for Taylor, he was like, yeah, that's few and far between though. For the vast populace, there's no winning with them, because as progression begins with technology, with how to make better food, or to just make food that is not as healthy to last longer, we become stupider and fatter. And Taylor must have seen that from as early as back then. And humanity can be a little iffy sometimes. And I mean, we all haven't wanted to talk to people a lot in our life. We all have found people stupid. So that was his main motivation for doing this mission. The other two were there just for scientific purposes and stuff like that. And finally, at one point, they seem to find civilization, so to speak, and it looks like it's a primitive group of people dressed in, animal hides and stuff, and looking very grungy, not really hygienically clean or anything like that. And our trio of astronauts are captured, and we soon discover that it is a planet full of intelligent apes that have dominated the Earth. The people of this Earth don't speak, and it was because of some virus that spread that helped dumb down the people, that initially started as a cat and dog virus that killed out all the cats and dogs. That's the initial lore of this timeline. And so that's when while the apes were dominating the Earth, they decided to do exactly what people do with apes ourselves when we're doing genetic testing of this product, that product. Dr. Zira and Cornelius are people that experiment on people, or they're apes that experiment on people, and they don't see anything wrong with it. It's all for science. Humans are viewed as a lesser species, more as a disposable creature that has no higher function of brain activity whatsoever. We also learn that in this original Planet of the Apes movie, that there's a forbidden zone that no one is allowed to go to, that will become big later on in the movie, because the foundation of what the apes were allowed to believe, because some information being hidden from them has a lot to do with the forbidden zone that they come across, or they're not allowing apes or people to even cross this area to be able to even get to the forbidden zone, because then it would expose everything that they've built as a life as a lie. Finally, as Taylor was able to escape with Nova, he got recaptured in basically the town square, right, the village square. And this is where one of the more iconic lines of the movie comes from, when he says, "Get your damn filthy hands off me, you damn dirty ape." And everyone is like, "Oh my god, the human talked!" Because it was so long without humans talking. So now Zira and Cornelius are trying to find out what Taylor's really about, and they realize that Taylor somehow, someway traveled to this planet, and they explain to him, that people on this planet are, again, a lesser being. He isn't understanding how this was possible, and he finally remembers to tell them about their friend, his friends Dodge and Landon. And as we come to find out, one of them got lobotomized and the other one died and was put into a museum display, like you would see at the Museum of Modern Art or something, or the Museum of History, and you're looking at a display of Neanderthals. That's kind of like the display they put this man in. So I'm assuming like they taxidermed this man. Man, what a way to go, bro. There was no chill. And the other guy got lobotomized. There's no chill over here on the planet of the apes at all. So now it's really looking very grim for, for Taylor, for Nova, and Dr. Zira and Cornelius realize that they're going to help them escape. And as they were planning their escape, Dr. Zaius was very much wanting to keep everything very quiet to prevent mass hysteria. And we soon find out that as soon as he followed our crew of friends here to where they were going to send Taylor off to the Forbidden Zone, that Dr. Sayers came with a group of soldiers to stop him. And near the end of the movie, there's this cliff facing, and they are able to go in and see artifacts from humanity's past. And there's this, Dr. Zaius keeps blowing it off until there's a doll, a human doll, that says mama. And so finally Taylor's like, why would an ape make a human doll to say mama if we can't talk? Why? Except that their humanity was here first and you guys overtook it from us somehow. And finally it was revealed through Dr. Zaius that one of the ancient scrolls that they follow dictates that to beware of man, because man will kill his own brother for land. Man will bring destruction no matter where he goes. So basically keep man subservient, keep man stupid, keep man on the run. Don't let men gather to make plans, because men are dangerous and will destroy this whole. They bring death from the skies, right? So there's uneasy truths that Dr. Zaius says to Taylor, Take your human woman, get out of here, don't ever come back, because if you come back, then we will kill you. No matter what Zira and Cornelius say, and we will kill them too. So he leaves, leaving Zira and Cornelius to pick up the pieces with Dr. Zaius. And as we watch Taylor and Nova ride off into the sunset, the last few moments of the movie, we see them on a beach trotting on their horse until Taylor, his eyes begin to widen with despair and agony, and he starts saying, "You done it! You done it, you crazy people! I can't believe you done it! You destroyed the whole damn thing!" And as we're pulling out, we see him staring up at a broken Statue of Liberty on the beach, meaning that Taylor wasn't on a different planet at all. He was on Earth, but only in Earth's future, letting us know that our time will come to an end and we will enter the planet of the apes. So, guys, I thought that the effects, the practical effects of this movie were great for back in the day. I remember it giving me chills as a child, seeing these actors look very lifelike with the makeup and the prosthetics and stuff. It almost made me think as a child they were really monkey people that could talk and everything like that. And have intelligence and such. The acting was really good in this movie. I give that kudos as well. And the premise is just an outstanding premise, because just the sheer confusion of what is going on will overtake anybody. And then to act like you don't have intelligence or anything like that is even super hard, because you want to avoid getting yourself into trouble, but if you do, then how are you so smart, right? And there is, again, sequels to this movie. You could have ended this movie right then and there, and we would have never had the franchise that we do today. But they decided to, because it became such a popular movie, and I think it's obviously a popular movie still to this day, to the degree of that in 2024, at the time of this recording, that the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, to complete like the newer trilogy, or movies, like this is basically the fourth new Planet of the Apes movie, while this one came out 60 something years ago, or nearly 60 years ago. I think is a real testament to the creativity of this IP. Now, we will see this timeline play out throughout this series, and the reason why I say that, because I think time travel plays a part in this movie franchise, and I think that it can explain how that this particular franchise connects to the newer franchise. But if you continue watching this series of videos about this Planet of the Apes videos, you'll eventually find out why I think the way I do, that both franchises connect, and it's through time travel shenanigans. But you let me know down below what you think of this original Planet of the Apes movie. What are your thoughts on it? Do you like it? Do you think it still holds up? If not, let me know. Or even if you do, let me know down below, guys. But until next time, peace, knuckles. Oh!